Your four favorites are Lady Bird, Clueless, Promising Young Woman, and The Power of the Dog. I'm not sure if this was intentional, but I love that you've got four movies directed by women. The first movie that came to mind when I looked at your four favorites was But I'm a Cheerleader, which coincidentally was also directed by a woman. And like Lady Bird and Clueless, the protagonist is a high school girl. Like Promising Young Woman, the clothes and sets are very pink and colorful, and it makes a statement about homosexuality and masculinity like The Power of the Dog. Another movie that was directed by a woman that's a coming-of-age film like Lady Bird and Clueless that features one of the stars of The Power of the Dog, Kirsten Dunst, is The Virgin Suicides. Speaking of Kirsten Dunst, I really think you'd love Dick. Clueless was directed by Amy Heckerling, who directed another coming-of-age movie, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, so I think that one is worth checking out. Heathers is another coming-of-age movie, and it's also about revenge, like Promising Young Woman, and this one just seems really up your alley. But some other teen comedies that I think you'd enjoy are Election, Jawbreaker, and Slut in a Good Way. In addition to being coming-of-age films, I feel like Lady Bird and Clueless are also considered female buddy movies, so I also think you might like Thelma and Louise, Desperately Seeking Susan, How to Marry a Millionaire, The First Wives Club, and Josie and the Pussycats. Since Promising Young Woman is about a woman getting revenge, I wanted to recommend more female revenge films. I don't know if you'd like Ms. 45, but it's one of my all-time favorites. But you might also like Hard Candy and Death Becomes Her. I feel like there are some iconic female performances in your favorites, and there are a lot of movies I wrote down that have iconic female performances that just feel like they fit the vibe, so I also want to recommend Leave Her to Heaven, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, What a Way to Go, My Cousin Vinny, All About Eve, Bringing Up Baby, Serial Mom, and Basic Instinct. Since you like The Power of the Dog, I think you should check out My Own Private Idaho, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, and The Talented Mr. Ripley. And this one doesn't have a release date yet, but I also think you might like On Swift Horses.